So maybe they had a nanny. Maybe they call their grandmother nanny. Anybody here call your grandmother nanny? No? Okay. Nana?
Yes.
Do you? Okay. Jean, or Coley, what do you call me? Grandma, and sometimes Grammy. Good. Yeah. Knock, knock. Anybody there? I've got feathers for your cap and ribbons for your hair. If you can't pay me, sing me a song. But if you can't sing, I'll just run along. So pay me if you can, and if you can't, that's fine. Uptown, downtown, wrong side too. Goodness me, what hullabaloo. Upstairs, downstairs, roundabout, backwards, forwards, inside, out. Yeah. All right, there's one little picture. Are we we going to 12:45?
12:35.
12:35. Oh, so I have 6-7 minutes? Okay, all right. Well, then I have one other book. Oh, Coley, tell me which one you want. There's Apple Trouble. That's a good book, isn't it? And then I have Where the Sidewalk Ends with some crazy poems. Your choice. Apple Trouble. All right. I love this one. Whoever did illustrations for this did a fabulous job. The title page says that this book is written by Ragnall Scammell, and the illustrations, I don't think it's a sister or a brother, Michael Terry did the illustrations, but isn't that the cutest hedgehog you ever saw?
Yeah.
That is adorable. Okay, you probably know this one, but the illustrations are great. Hedgehog had just finished building her winter nest under the old apple tree. Not too large, not too small, just right for a nice, long winter's nap. What are you supposed to do when you yawn? Cover your mouth. Yeah, you're supposed to cover your mouth. Just to be polite. We don't want to see the inside of your mouth, especially. Suddenly, a juicy red apple landed on her back. Ouch! Squeaked Hedgehog. Plop. She curled into a spiny ball, hoping it would fall off. But when she uncurled, the juicy red apple was still there. Hedgehog tried to squeeze herself and the apple into a beautiful new nest, but she couldn't get in. She could not get in, not with the apple on her back. The nest was too small. Oh dear. All right, there she is, trying to get in her nest. That would be sad, wouldn't it, if you couldn't get in? Just think if you had something like a piano stuck on your back and you couldn't get through the front door of your house. It would be awful. And if you were a hedgehog, the piano would be stuck there. You'd be hauling it around. Squirrel, scurrying past with an armful of brown nuts, stopped to help. Stand still. I'll push the apple off. Good idea, right? And he pushed, and he struggled, and he heaved, and he tugged. I think Squirrel's a pretty good friend, isn't he? He's trying very hard to help. The problem is Squirrel isn't strong enough. Yeah, he tried. He really tried to help. I would hope that if your friend's in trouble, you would try to help. I don't know if you could pull a piano off your friend's back.
No.
But the juicy red apple stayed where it was. Worse still, 3 of Squirrel's brown nuts got caught in Hedgehog's spines. Now it's even worse. So now she had a juicy red apple and 3 brown nuts on her back. Oh dear, wailed Hedgehog. Winter's coming and I can't get into my nest. What will I do? Try rolling on your back, snorted Pig, trotting up. That'll get rid of it all. Well, let's see. You have a piano on your hedgehog stickers, pricklers, and now you've added basketball. So you can't get into your house, and you have all this heavy junk stuck on your back, and your friend isn't strong enough to get the piano off, so now we've got the basketball stuck on there too. Hedgehog threw herself on the ground. Her little legs paddled in the air as she twisted and wriggled and rolled. Can you picture yourself on your front lawn trying to wiggle the piano off? Ew. Probably wouldn't work, would it?
Yeah, I think the grass.
The grass might You know how some pianos, if you have a grand piano, part of it sticks up? That's even higher yet. Ew. Well, let's see how Hedgie does. Has it all gone? She asked hopefully, scrambling to her feet. Pig said, no. The juicy red apple and the 3 brown nuts were still there. So were a small green pear and a crumpled brown leaf. Oh dear, sighed Hedgehog, rolling her eyes. She forgot to pay attention to what was on the ground around her, and now she's got more stuff stuck on there. But up in the sky, sailing toward Hedgehog, she saw a colorful piece of paper. Oh no, she cried. This way and that way she ran as fast as she could. This way and that drifted the paper. Oh my gosh. So the paper's chasing her around. The wind is blowing it and it's following her and it's landing.
It might not be.
I'm going to read a little faster because you have to take off. And landed right on her back between the apple and the 3 brown nuts. It's not fair, cried Hedgehog, who now had a juicy red apple, 3 brown nuts, a small green pear, a crumpled brown leaf, and a colorful piece of paper on her back. Oh, never get into my nest. Hedgehog pattered to the pond, gazed at her reflection in the water. Hello, Hedgehog. That's a lot of stuff on your back, croaked Frog. I'm trying to get rid of it, sniffed Hedgehog. Dive, said Frog. That'll wash it off. Hedgehog dipped a foot in the murky water and then dived. Isn't that a great idea? Maybe the water will swish it off.
Especially the paper.
I would think the paper especially. At least it would get smushy, right? Splash! Her friends watched Hedgehog bobbing up and down. The juicy red apple, the 3 brown nuts, the small green pear, the crumpled brown leaf, and the colorful piece of paper were still there. And if you know this story, so was a pink water lily. Glug, 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 gurgled Hedgehog as the others heaved her out of the water. She did look funny. So now she has a water lily added to the pile. And if you were writing this book about yourself, you could add other stuff to your piano. But Hedgehog did not find it funny. Stop laughing, she spluttered, and stamped her feet on the ground. Where am I going to sleep? Pig and Squirrel looked worried, and so did Frog. I do have one last idea, blinked Pig. Squeeze through that hedge over there. It'll brush everything off. So Hedgehog closed her eyes, squeezed herself through the thick leaves, but did it get everything off her back? Oh my gosh, you guys look at that picture. It's all still there. The goat is there. Hang in. Goat said, oh, good. Here's the punchline. You brought lunch. So now the goat, what does the goat do, you guys?
He eats him.
He eats all that stuff off the hedgehog's back. And he's a friend. He's doing her a favor, right?
Oh, I see him.
And she's dancing around, and she goes home to her nest. And guess what? She can get in. Isn't that wonderful? She can
But next there's going to be leaves stuck there.
So, I know. So give that author a hand, you guys. Yay! All right. Thanks.